Your midlife reinvention starts now. Welcome to Midlife Reinvention, my brand new channel where I talk about all things that are happening in midlife, the change of life, menopause, the things that are happening in your relationships, the things that are happening in your businesses, your career, and where I help you move from fear to peace and joy and empowerment so that you can really enjoy this next phase of your life. So let's talk about what midlife is all about. If you're a woman like me and you're coming to join the Midlife Reinvention, you are probably going through some physical changes. So let's just define an age group, because I think midlife can be different things for different people. So really it depends on how long you expect to live for, and maybe how long traditionally people have lived for in your family. So if your life expectancy, or what you expect your life expectancy to be, is 60, you would consider midlife to be 30, right? If you expect to live to 70, you'd be 35 at midlife. If you expect to live to 80, you'll be 40 at midlife. If you expect to live to 90, 45. If you expect to live to 100, 50. You can see where I'm going here. So I'm 52 years old, and I started seeing myself at midlife when I was around the age of 47. And that is when I started feeling the perimenopause effect. And so I considered it my midlife. So I do expect to live to my 90s, my hundreds, because my grand lived to 96. My mom is a very, very healthy 81-year-old. And so I do expect to live a long life. All of that said, there is an age group of midlife that is from 30 to, let's say, 55, depending on your genes and your lifestyle and all of the things we're going to mention in the group. So let's talk about what we will be talking about on this channel. There's going to be three different parts of midlife that I'm going to refer to. We could split them into very simple things: health, wealth, and relationships, or you might want to call it well-being, purpose, career, and relationships. Relationships always just seems to come out as relationships, or spouse, or significant others, or loved ones. Oh, loved ones is quite a nice way to call it. So maybe we could call it love yourself, love your career, and love your loved ones. Something like that. Hey, that sounds like fun. Anyway, we'll find out how to split those three things, but that's what we're going to deal with. So if you look at what's happening in your well-being, I want to look at the holistic well-being. So not just what's happening to your body. Yes, you have body changes when you go through midlife, when you go through menopause, but those body changes also have an effect on your emotions, your mental state. And you might also even be going through a spiritual crisis at this age. You might be thinking, what is there that I want to do in my life that is going to make the biggest difference? In the comments, just let me know right now if you are going through some kind of spiritual midlife crisis. So write spiritual, emotional, or body. And if it's all three, say all three. Okay, so just write in the comments what it is you're experiencing in terms of this holistic well-being that we're talking about. And then moving on to the next bucket. The next bucket is wealth. I want to know what you're going through in terms of your career. Have you, for example, put aside your career to raise children? You've maybe been a stay-at-home mom, and now you're pivoting and you're trying to get back into the job market. Is that what's going on for you? Do you have empty nest at the moment, and you've got now time and energy, and you want to do something really exciting, maybe your purpose work that you always wanted to do and always dreamed of doing but never got around to doing? So are you starting a new business or heading into some kind of new career? Are you right in this minute busy putting out your CV to start getting into a new thing? Or are you pivoting something that you already have? Is that where you're reinventing yourself? Write in the comments what is happening for you right now in terms of this career reinvention, the wealth reinvention? Or are you just grappling with the fact that retirement is coming up and you may not have catered enough for retirement, and you're trying to figure out ways that you can grow your money so that you can have a better retirement? Is that all that's happening? And then when we get to that last little bucket, we've done our health, we've done our wealth, we're going to talk about our relationships. Relationships change at this stage of life very often. Like I mentioned already, you might have empty nest. You also might have parents who are ailing or have passed away, or other family members. Maybe you've even lost a spouse, or you're going through a divorce, or you've been through a divorce. And so those changes are happening. So a lot of change can happen at midlife because of people leaving your life. Maybe you are rethinking your relationships and whether your friends are draining you or whether your friends are uplifting you. And so you are looking to build new friendships. What I want to talk about on this channel as well is that part of our change is thrust upon us. So part of the changes that we're going to be going through is changes that we don't have control over. For example, the changes in our body, we have a certain amount of control over. If we go on HRT, if we change our diet, if we change our lifestyle, but we might feel at the beginning, as we just start going through menopause or perimenopause, that we don't have control over that. Another change that could be thrust on you is your husband could be going through a midlife crisis, and he could be dating his secretary or having an affair, and you're having to deal with the fallout of that. Another change that you cannot stop is that your children are growing up and they're going to leave the house at some point, even if you keep them there for the next 10 years and they study everything they can at university because you really love having them there, or whether you're the person who's trying to get them out the house. So those kind of changes you cannot control. However, what you can control is how you feel about them. So this channel is going to be about taking charge of your own reinvention. It's going to be you going through midlife, you swimming along one day and you suddenly realize you've hit this midlife thing. And I would love you to get to the point where you get to the end of your life where you have zero regrets. If you haven't really found that the first half of your life has been the best part, some of us look at the first part of our life and we think of those were our glory days. My glory days were at high school, or my glory days were in my 20s, or my glory days were in my 30s, or my glory days were before I had children, or maybe you think your glory days were when you did have children. I would like you to look at this next phase of your life as your glory days, that your glory days are still coming, that the best is yet to come. So if you reach this stage of the video, I want you to type in the comments, the best is yet to come. Type in the comments, the best is yet to come if you reached this stage of the video, because I can tell you the best is yet to come. There is so much you can still create and do and experience and feel in this next phase of your life. You can be living your best life, and I'm going to help you do that on this channel and in my new school community that I'm creating. If you want to go and join my school community, today is the day where you can get in free, and then you will remain a free member for the entire time. Go to laurenkingon.com/reinvent and you will find your way to the Reinventors Playground. And once you're in the Reinventors Playground, we are going to play with this together. I called it a playground for a reason. My superpower as a transformation coach is that I make things fun. I like to take things that would normally look heavy and burdensome and turn them into something that is light and fun and playful. So let's play. Let's play. Come and join me in the school group. Again, it's free today. From tomorrow, it will be $9 a month or $50 for the year. There will be a 7-day free trial. So if you missed this today, there will be a 7-day free trial no matter when you enter. But after that, you'll be paying $9. So you can come in on the free trial as well, and then you can decide if you want to stay in. And I do plan to run a 5-day free challenge. It depends how many people join me right from the get-go. It might be this week, it might be next week. I want to have a nice group of people in there before I run that first 5-day free challenge. And then we're going to really have the most amazing time doing this together. doing our reinvention together. So if you're ready to reinvent yourself, your reinvention starts here and your reinvention starts now. In my next video, I'll be talking about all the many ways that I've reinvented myself in my life, so that you can see how often I have reinvented myself and how much fun I've had with it. If you're in midlife and you want to reinvent yourself, I am your girl. Are you ready for this? Come join us in the Reinventors Playground. Come and reinvent yourself with us. Let's play together. Let's do this. What are you waiting for? Go, 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 go. laurenkinghorn.com/reinvent. Click on the link and I will see you in the Reinventors Playground. Don't wait. Go, go, go. See you there. Bye.